Morning. Me and my phone have just had another fallout. It's just so... Do you know, I get it all ready and then I start filming and then I turn back to my phone and it's done something just to annoy me. Do you know what? When I get my new sat-nav in my Audi A5, well, one of my Audi A5s, you're gone. You're gone. Do you get me? So anyway, yeah. I just heard the tune then and thought, oh my Lord. It's good to be in that rhythm, you know, to have that routine. We've taught you that that's the right thing to do. But there does seem to be just a slight element of repetition about it. So in honour of that, in accordance with the repetition, there's only really one song we can play, isn't there? You know there is. Hot Chick. I quite like that. I quite like that name. Makes me think, is it like a microchip? Or what I had last night, actually hot chip, burnt my mouth. Nicer. Listen to that. Like a monkey with a miniature cymbal. What a great simile. Oh, that's so clever. Under and under. That's a genius pun, actually. Oh, metaphor as well, really. Oh, that's great. Over and over, under and under. Oh, dear. How do we cope with that? You know, the getting up every day and thinking to ourselves, oh no, it's just like yesterday. Every day is like Sunday. Said who? You should know that. I think I've played that already. Morrissey in the Smiths. Now there is a good song. But anyway, what can we do about it? Nothing. Let's look at what's different about today. Well, firstly, on this day in history, in 1698, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Because it's really good stuff. It's really exciting. The steam engine was invented. Oh yeah, I can. All right, calm down. Stop jumping up and down on the settee. Yes, the steam engine was invented. Thank God. It was quite a big deal actually. It drove the Industrial Revolution. Okay, his guy Thomas Savery, all you historians out there, he invented it actually just to pump the water out of mines that flooded, because the real backbone of the Industrial Revolution was, you know, digging up so much coal out of the ground, then burning the coal to make steam, using the steam to drive the engines that not only drained out the mines that were all flooded, but eventually were used by people like Richard Trevithick to make a steam horse, yeah, and then of course later on Stephenson's rocket. You know, oh, I've got an itch in my ear. Does anyone else get itches in their ear? I do. Yeah, and I've seen Stephenson's rocket, and I'm sure many of you have as well if you've been down to the Science Museum in London. People argue about which one's the best museum, the Science Museum or the Natural History Museum, and they're both right next to each other in Kensington. And people say, well, the Natural History Museum always gets it because you go in and there's a huge Brontosaurus, which is back, by the way. There was a Brontosaurus, now it's official, probably with feathers. But I think the Great Hall in the Science Museum is superior. And I'll tell you why, because you've got Stephenson's rocket, the actual one, and then you have all these, like the first jet plane, and all this stuff just suspended in midair, and these really, I like things that sort of just make noises and flashing lights and stuff like that. That's great for me. So I don't know how I got onto that. Oh yeah, because the steam engine was invented, and then of course eventually Mr. Benz invented using the same principle, of course, of pistons. the an engine that ran on, well, it was, strangely enough, it was a sort of thicker, oily petrol, but more like diesel, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, we managed to get it running. And then Mr. Rolls and Mr. Zeiss then went on to make the finest car in the world. Some people argue it still is. I'm not sure. If you want to buy me one, okay, I'll take it. Certainly, it's the finest to drive around. Like when you're driving a roller, you're like, oh yeah, you're not in a Merc, you're not in a Beamer, you're in a roller. I might buy one just out of my massive wage packet that I get. Oh no, I don't. Rubbish. I'll have to carry on driving whatever my Audi is. So, on this day in history, we've had some vibes. What else we're going to do? I'll tell you what. Do you know what I'm going to do today, apart from work? Because I'm going to go upstairs and do my massive PowerPoint that needs finishing. When I finish that, I'm going to go and play golf. You can't play golf, sir. It's raining. Aha. Look what came through the post the other day. Oh yeah. I shouldn't advertise that. Other gaming platforms are available. Oh, wow. 2019. Oh, yeah. The golf club. I'm going to play the entire PGA Tour and win. Just out my TV. And why? Because it's raining. All right, and I'll have had a massive day's work. I'll have answered about 5 billion emails, and I deserve a game of golf. So I'll tell you my score tomorrow. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to finish your theme park work. You're going to send me copies of the theme park work, or, well, you're going to put them on Home Access Plus. Can I remind you, when they go on Home Access Plus, tell me, please. All right, I don't just go on Home Access Plus every day and look, just in case some work has been dumped on there. I need telling because actually there's so much work on there. Well, actually, do you know what? I need to put it in folders, maybe sort it out. But it's actually quite tricky spotting the new work which has appeared. The only real way I can spot it is if you date your work. Okay? Now, I say it like that because some of you, we tell you from the start of the year to write your name on the work, and you still don't, okay? Just like some of you, I say, when you send me an email, Asvinth, would you mind just like punctuating it a little bit? Maybe breaking it up into sort of shorter phrases or sentences, maybe split it up into a couple of paragraphs just to help me read it, because otherwise it sounded like you'd exploded onto an email, like, Sir, cheers, Asvinth. And that was it. And he's not the only one. Lots of you do it. Okay, so write your emails like you would write a letter. Okay? Not that any of you have written a letter, even though I've been telling you to. To Nanan or something. So that's it. What time are we on? How long have I been ranting for? It's only a short one today. Oh, finally, yeah. We had 29 the other day. We're back up there. Back at the record viewing figures. God knows what we had. No, that was the day before yesterday. God knows what we had today. I've not looked yet. 29 is good. Yeah, I can tell you're all enjoying it still. How many weeks have we got left? 3. 3 weeks. Not long, is it? Okay, but I'll be seeing most of you in that last week, which I really look forward to doing. Okay. I saw all your little names on the spreadsheet, and it's like, oh gosh. Talking of which, and your mums and dads need to know about this, it's not just going to be all one way. I'm not just going to be talking at you. It's like you need to bring some questions and things like that to school, okay? Because you've got all summer to get through. It's not going to be much different to lockdown, and some of you are going to have, mums and dads I'm talking to, some real concerns about catch-up. That's the big government agenda at the moment, catching up. I don't personally think most of you need to catch up because you've been on it. You've been doing your work diligently and really well. But it's a box that needs ticking, and mums and dads are right to be concerned. So I will be giving you some ideas, tips, pointers, etc., but then answering your questions is also really important, okay? So make sure you bring some questions along with you and I'll try and answer them. Okay. Right, have a great day, do lots of work. Don't play the PlayStation until you 3:30, okay? Or whenever you finish all your work. Respect your parents, right? Don't argue with them. It's just not worth it. And do as you're told. Okay, see you later. Bye.